Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Tamer Bard build, episode 262. We can ride Ivu. we can, yay!
What's going on
Very
here?
cool. Ivu is huge. Ivu is great. Let's fucking do this thing. I'm ready. I'm so ready to, like, slap Hepzibah around. I bet, I'm gonna throw this out there, I bet that skyship captain that we met in the tavern in the lower tiers of Alashinira, that is how we could get to Hepzibah if we decided to reject Nocticula's assistance. I don't really see a point. That'd be pretty cool though, right? Pretty cool. I wanna rescue the Hand of the Inheritor is what I want to do, but I don't think that's not a side quest we can just go on. Also, apparently we missed the lexicon of Paradox part 1, which just doesn't make any sense to me because I don't know. Where did he go though? I don't know. He just ran off like he was gonna leave. Yeah, I don't know. He just ran off like he was gonna escape the abyss, maybe take some people with him, and that's all well and good, but like, we found out from Nocticula that he's gonna get ambushed by the Echo of Discari, right? So, that's not cool, right? Definitely would rather that not happen, but that might be an exclusively, like, angel part of the story, right? Like, if you go the angel, mythic path, maybe the Hand of the Inheritor sticks with you, etc., etc. So, I feel like I'm not gonna ram my head against that one trying to figure it out or look it up too terribly much. So, let's do it. We're ready to hunt down Hepzibah. I hope you are well prepared. Have you brought your strongest companions? On your journey, they will be the only ones you can rely on. You'll receive no reinforcements, and you will not see those you leave behind on Olympia for a very long time. For a very long time? What do you mean a very long time? Don't dismiss the importance of preparing for this mission. When you're ready, step into this portal. It will take you to my airship. The captain and crew have already received their instructions. Good luck to you, mortal. An extraordinary adventure awaits you. Well, now I'm sketched out. I thought we were just gonna, like, go crash a party, but you're making it sound like we're gonna be there for 30,000 hours. Right? Save game. Free Hep. Head on in. You stand in front of the portal that will lead you to the airship's deck. This vessel will take you to Khalifir, where you will have to fight Baphomet's merciless daughter, Hepzibah. Approach the portal. You have a... Jesus, game! Oh, okay. I think this is basically just saying, hey, look, this is the end of this chapter, right? You have a long and dangerous journey ahead. There will be no turning back, and you will only be able to rely on yourself and your companions. Before departing on this deadly and dangerous mission, you would be wise to check your equipment meticulously, complete all unfinished business, because the opportunity to come back here may never appear again. Let's do it! Oh, shit. I'm concerned. I have concerns. The route marked on the map connects Olympia and Khalifir with a black line. It is straight and steadfast, just like the commander himself, determined to catch and slay his enemy, Hepzibah, Baphomet's daughter, at all costs. The commander's crew looks impressive and menacing, a gang of hardened skywolves and experienced aeronauts handpicked by Nocticula. Even the ship itself has the predatory silhouette of a military craft, not to mention a stockpile of supplies and a formidable arsenal. Oh shit! Azada kicking things off. The voyage is only just underway, but the commander and his crew are already facing their first challenge. Having spotted the lone ship, a flock of harpies rises from the coastal rocks. Armed with hooked talons and carnivorous grins, they rush upwards squawking. Eerie, harmonious, and enchanting songs fill the air. The gazes of some sailors go blank as they cast away their lines and walk unsteadily towards the ship's broadside to step into the void, where the sweet-voiced songstresses are waiting for them. The commander decides to If Azada is an option, we take the Azada option. We are the Azada, right? Greet the harpies with a song of his own, a true hymn of freedom and praise for the tempestuous winds. The harpies react with yearning and awe at the commander's magnificent vocal harmony. Their malicious magic dissipates, but the winged man-eating predators follow the ship for a while, admiring the commander's voice and singing paeans in his honor. I don't think I said that right. Interesting, though. Many cultures consider malice and belligerence to be contagious diseases. In the Abyss, one particular place transmits such quarrels in the air, like a noxious miasma. This place is Mara Island, and the ship is flying right over it. Discord-sowing whispers fill the thoughts of every crew member. Sailors suddenly begin casting hostile glances at each other, while muted but merciless brawls break out here and there with almost zero provocation. Such is the aura of Mara Island, the heart of malice and disorder, a cauldron of the affliction known as strife. Tension and hostility between the crew seem to grow by the second, and a stabbing seems imminent. For no apparent reason at all, a bloody and violent fight breaks out below deck in the blink of an eye, then ends just as quickly. The hearts of the victors fill with horror as they gaze at the sight of their comrades' lifeless bodies at their feet. The commander, who is just passing by, barely avoids a pointless death at the hands of a cleaver-brandishing sailor. Had the swing swung a few inches closer, it would have buried itself in his heart. Having reaped her bloody harvest from the ship, Mara mercifully releases it from her grasp. Infuriated, the captain of Nocticula's ship draws his weapon and personally executes the combatants who dared to wound a guest entrusted to him by the Latvian shadow. With a trembling voice, he assures the commander that the transgressions will never be repeated. The choice of the captain and the ship may have a profound effect on the course of the journey. Interesting. See, now I'm kind of like, fuck, we could have gotten the ship captain from the, anyways. It's fine. A hurricane of enormous proportions rages towards the ship, threatening to crush the boat like an eggshell. A whirlwind rips a gaping sailor from the tackle and tears him apart in midair. The winds catch the ship and draw it into a deadly dance. The elemental embrace lasts for hours, days, or maybe months. Within the stormy darkness and the chaos of crashing, salty waves, mere moments seem like an eternity. It feels as if the wild winds have subdued even time itself, twisting it into a bizarre shape, bizarre spiral. The commander can barely make out the dark shape of the island called Alir below, offering a chance that the ship might seek refuge there. But what dangers might await the vessel on land? Would it be smarter to make a valiant attempt to drive the ship through the raging elements? The commander orders... You thought the captain from the lower parts of the city had to be the one hired? I did not expect Nocticula to provide a ship. Yeah, so I think you can basically refuse Nocticula's help. You can just be like, no, I don't care what you say. I don't care if I'm doing what you want me to do anyways. I'm not taking your help, right? And if you do that, I think you can go and then hire the services of that other ship captain right? Because that's the only other person that I've seen that's like, oh yeah, I fly ships, right? Ooh, that's not true. There's another group, but I think we killed them. I thought we killed them, right? But anyways, so yeah, I think maybe that's a different route to do this. But, anyways. What do we want to do? Do we want to land on Alier, or do we want to stay on course despite the hurricane? I mean, I don't want my people injured. Let's, we just lost a sailor. Let's land on Alier. To only find out that everything is horrid here. Let's land on Alier. Fleeing from the storm like shreds the sky like a hawk ripping into a partridge, the ship descends into the dense undergrowth of Alier. Will this decision lead to salvation or damnation? Only time will tell. As a rule, death is associated with cold and desolate places that look entirely unlike the dense forested Alier. But one should not forget that in the abyss, alive means dangerous. After a night, a day, and yet another night, the hurricane finally blows itself southwest of Alier. The sky is clear and the masts no longer shudder from the wind's onslaught. Upon emerging from their hiding places, the sailors report with unpleasant surprise that the whole of the ship is tightly ensnared by vines and tree roots, which seem to have discovered and captured their prey with incredible alacrity. A quick head count reveals that several sailors have gone missing while standing watch on deck. Most probably, they fell prey to the near-sentient predatory plants that have made Alier notorious. Bonfire. Yeah, burn that fucking shit to the ground. Orders the crew to light bonfires around the ship to drive off the plants. Cursing frantically, the sailors jump overboard with bundles of dry wood in their hands. They quickly set bonfires around the ship and pray that the vessel won't catch fire. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking, the crew manages to build a wall of fire around the ship and not burn the vessel in the process. As they sense the fire, the plants retreat, allowing the ship to take to the air again. Oh no, really? The outbreak of an epidemic in the close quarters of an airship is a calamity that can easily turn any vessel into a flying mortuary, grimly cruising the airstreams. Unsurprisingly, the crew is horrified when they notice the first signs of disease spreading on board. In the morning, many sailors find themselves unable to rise to their feet. The afflicted are racked by merciless fever, and several of those most weakened by the journey have already stopped breathing. Neither spells nor mundane cures seem to help. A field hospital? A wild drinking party? Wow. Orders the crew to throw the sick overboard. Orders the ship to move forward no matter what. And we'll do good. Field hospital on board. Did I... What? I thought I couldn't fail that. I did not pay attention to that correctly. My bad. Unfortunately, the disease that has befallen upon the ship is incurable. Neither magic nor more traditional healing methods prove effective, and the ship's doctor, who has been tirelessly tending his patients, sickens and expires almost instantly, consumed by a raging fever. With each new day, the epidemic reaps a bigger harvest of souls. For long, it becomes necessary to seal the cargo hold with tar and contain the stench of dozens of bloated corpses inside. There is no one left to throw them overboard. The sailors who are not yet dead are delirious with fever. With no one to help man the ship, the vessel slowly descends to the water and drifts helplessly. Returning it to the air without a crew is an impossible task. Horrendous, and then we fail a fortitude saving throw. Dear Lord Jesus. Horrendous fever condemns the commander to bed while his mind is tormented by terrible hallucinations and chaotic dreams. Shit. What? Holy fuck. The expedition has ended in complete failure, as the commander is trapped without any reasonable prospects of reaching Colifir or returning to Alishinera. After days filled with nothing beyond subsisting on scraps of food and anxiously awaiting an unknown fate, the dark silhouette of an unfamiliar airship appears on the horizon. It spots the commander and changes course, heading straight for him. The ship approaching the commander sails under a banner displaying Hepzimira's personal emblem. The commander can already see its crew, silent undead, elite warriors in life, and now in death, armed with gleaming blades. The commander fucking brings it to him, valiantly attacks the enemy. The commander faces off against Hepzimira's minions with the zeal of a true crusader, but the sides are dramatically unequal. After a brief and bloody fight, the boarding crew swarms the commander and entangles him in nets. Having tied up the commander, the silent thugs throw him into a stale and musty cargo hold. Their captain, an armor-clad, desiccated corpse with flaming red eyes, maintains a sepulchral silence, refusing to answer any questions. In the darkness, tracking time proves impossible, but the journey definitely lasts days. Long, excruciating days filled with boredom, bad food, and the sickening stench of corpses. Finally, the flight comes to an end. The commander and his companions, still tied up, are dragged out of the cargo hold. Holy shit, that did not go as according to plan. Whoops. You've been thrown into a cramped, damp cage by Hepzimira's servants. Your captors have confiscated all your gear and equipment, so you must rely on your own abilities. The bars of this cage have completely rusted through, and it does not look as if the undead guards are paying you much attention. They seem to be muttering something under their breath, their mouths moving in a constant stream of ominous whispers. +8? I was gonna say, obviously not counting our mounts, our animal companions here, because Odysseus and Calypso both, I think, have more than enough to beat a DC 40. Pick the lock. A rusty old lock can't stop you. There's a dull click, and you give the door a gentle push. It opens, but you wince at the loud creak of its hinges. The sound is certain to draw unwanted attention. One of the undead guards hisses through his teeth. You are unarmed. You don't stand a chance. Go back to the cage or we'll put you back in pieces. Aha. Interesting. They actually do have pretty high AC.
Into the fray.
Oh shit. Guess the dead don't care if you... Yep, absolutely, right? Wow. We're really not good when we don't have equipment. Think so? Jeez.
The light take you.
Please Ember, save us from ourselves. Thanks. Nope. I hate it. I hate it so much. You just remembered something? Someone you work with used to play D&D, and he said he had a fight where everyone got set on fire. Most of them spent a turn patting out the flames, but he finished off the enemy while still engulfed in flames. Look, you can't be losing that action economy. Okay, so I'm gonna quick save, but I'm also going to load and potentially redo that scenario, not because I am unwilling, right, to deal with the choices that we make, but I'm unwilling to re-equip all of our fucking items. Games, CRPGs, do not do this. Do not take all of the gear off of your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters. 1, 2, 3, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 slots, plus weapon slots, plus item slots, upwards of 20 slots per 10 characters? You want me to go through 200 items? Re-equipping things? No. If you're gonna take my gear, save it so that when I click the thing, it goes back to where it was. like, don't do that to me. I hate that. That is a huge pet peeve in games, period, but especially CRPGs, right? Fuck you. No. No changing my mind. Nope. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Alright, let's go. One, easy peasy. 2. I mean, new scenario. Who dis? Stay on course. The abyss is filled with vile creatures that threaten the lives of courageous aeronauts. Some of them are sentient, others less so. But while attempting to avoid them all, it is easy to forget about the mightiest and cruelest monster of all, the abyss itself. Merciless, destructive, and filled with rage. The ship is buffeted from side to side, only ever a moment away from being reduced to dust by 2 colliding whirlwinds. I personally, because it's a magic device, that feels like a bad idea, but we're fucking doing it. We're a ship captain now. Personally take the helm with my plus 38 use magic device. Hell yes. I got a 58 on that. Absolutely. What? Flying through a hurricane is an impossible task for most captains in the Midnight Isles, but not for the commander. Carefully searching for the least dangerous airstreams, he manages to escape the monstrous gusts of wind that destroy everything in their path. Before long, a crack of light appears in the gloom, gradually turning into a wide crevice between the dark clouds and ultimately showing the way to salvation. Battered and beaten, the ship barely breaks free of the storm's iron grip. Many sailors have been torn off the rigging by whirlwinds, and a giant crack gapes in the hull, and some particularly damaging gusts have blown away the quarterdeck. Judging by the captain's observations, the hurricane has blown the ship to the far south of the archipelago. The storm-battled vessel requires urgent repairs, and the stock of provisions and drinking water in the hold was not intended to support such an unpleasantly protracted journey. The lookout points to a violet glow on the horizon. The source is a series of glaciers which, thanks to their unique optical properties, refract light and produce an amethyst glow that is visible from a great distance. This colossal natural beacon of giant purple glaciers erupts from the bowels of the island of Nahindri. Oh shit. Home to pirates and sailors. One such horror of an aircraft emerges from the clouds to intercept the commander's ship. Numerous spikes impaled with writhing, flayed bodies decorate the pirate ship, and it looks like the sails are made of the skins of its unfortunate victims. A huge symbol on the sail indicates that the ship belongs to cultists of Dagon. Or Dagon, Shadow Lord of the Sea. With bloodthirsty screams, they advance upon the commander's vessel. What? No, we're not. No, we are not pretending to be Dagon cultists. Orders an attack on the pirate. Yeah, stealth 39. We can do that. Orders the crew to raise the flag. Yeah, stealth. Just hide amongst the clouds. We got this. Tries to hide from the pirates among the clouds. With a risky maneuver, the commander manages to change the course and direct the ship into the dense clouds that could safely conceal the ship from the enemy. After spending a couple of hours searching for their hiding prey, the pirates give up, deciding to hunt for a less elusive victim. Golarion... What? Golarion is straight ahead. What? That is not straight ahead. But supplies are running short. The crew plans to replenish them on the forbidding island of Vazglar. Once Vazglar was quite an important island, covered in the ruins of abandoned cities that hid both unimaginable treasures and horrible dangers. But the abyss is ever-changing, so now Vazglar lies flooded, and the veins of Nahindrian crystals hidden in its depths have been depleted at the hands of Hepzimira's proxies. All the crew can see is a lonely rock that sticks out of the water like a huge fang. On its summit, the crew spots a small complex of tombs, and not far from it stands a tiny village by the cliffs, just several houses that look like pale mushrooms with huge caps and round windows. The residents of these homes are most likely a gaggle of fishermen that live off Ishiar's bounty, and now they must be hiding within, afraid the visitors are after their property and supplies. We could fail that. A decent check. We're totally gonna fail. Send the sailors hunting. Told you. Fucking knew we would fail. Damn it. Of course. We have an over 50% chance. The only time, I swear to God, the only time we succeed is if we can't fail except for a natural one. Right? While the hunters search for food, a predatory amphibian hiding among the grottos ambushes them, turning them into dinner themselves. Their fearful comrades wish to leave the island as soon as possible. They have every reason to assume that, having feasted on the meat of the aeronauts, the creature will soon get hungry again. Craving more, its nose will lead them straight to the airship. Nothing, not even the commander's authority, can keep them on the island for even a minute longer. Oh, shit. Golarion is in sight. However, this is not the end of the expedition. Not for the commander. After all, journeys end in a safe port where the fortunate survival... my word, I cannot speak. I've spoken too much today. Where the fortunate survivors may heal their wounds, quench their thirst, and drink away their loot. Golarion promises nothing of the sort. It is all grim rocks, gloomy caves, and horrible creatures lurking within. One such creature notices the ship and takes flight. The beast is an umbral dragon, its scarlet eyes sparkling rapaciously, its jaws opening hungrily, and the airship seems a convenient snack for this monster. Shit, demon mythic path. That would have been cool. No, yeah, let's faint. Use our magic device. We never get to use our magic device. Takes the helm, tries to slip away from the attacking monster using a fainting maneuver. Aha! In the darkness, among sharp rocks that pose a mortal threat to any landing ship, the commander notices a crevice with a relatively flat surface. In an impressive feat of courage and skill, he lands the ship right inside the crevice. The scaled monster's prodigious size proves a disadvantage in this pursuit. It cannot squeeze its body inside after the vessel. Screeching in disappointment, it wheels round and departs in search of easier prey. The airship finally makes contact with the stony ground of the island. With obvious relief, the sailors hasten to tie the ship to some stone stalagmites so that the vicious wind does not hurl it back to the air. The night grows silent again, deadly silent. And it is unlikely that no one in Golarion has noticed the arrival of the commander and his crew. The expedition is over, but the tribulations that fate has in store for the commander are far from over. Somewhere among these rocks is Baphomet's daughter, and she is gathering an army that will soon try to conquer Golarion. Hey! As long as I don't have to reapply all of my fucking equipment, I think I'm good. I do enjoy games that allow us to enter into different scenarios from different locations, though. That is cool. Look at these sailors. That's pretty neat. The captain. You're leaving in a few minutes. Where are you going?
Here we go again.
Like they're just gonna fucking bounce. All right, let's start looking around, shall we? Ah, yes. All of my gear still applied. Okay, let's be honest about this. We know how this.
This is where I shine. I'm trusting you.
Okay, we got some Bodaks up here.
I will follow my dream.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, we got a mobility check over here.
I can do this. This is where I shine. Each step is
What
a new
the
journey.
fuck? That was a horrible music change.
I enjoy our travels. I'm trusting you.
I hate everything about the music and what's happening right now, and enemies appearing behind me and shit. Like, right? Exactly? When did this shit... What? Uncool.
I will defend my dream.
Okay, well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then intentionally, we're being cheesy here. We're intentionally kind of like fishing just to get an idea of what we're dealing with, because I'm trying to see whether or not I need to like apply all my damn buffs, or if we can just kind of like mess around, you know.
Please.
So far,
Allow me.
things seem fine.
I'm trusting you. This is where I shine.
Fuck. Oh, we can actually speak to her. Interesting. Didn't expect to maybe find like a friendly.
I will follow my dream.
Gross. The gross noise. The fact that there are patrols in this place, mwah, really ratchets up the tension.
Do this.
Absolutely. I actually assumed that that was going to be one of the rock creatures.
Each step is a new journey. I enjoy our travels.
Jeez. She's so fucking stealthy. She has a plus 52 to stealth. My god.
I'm trusting you.
Good fucking luck. And that's without like additional bonuses that she can have. Oh, that's a whole like big ass patrol. It's not just like one guy. It's like a... My goodness. Oh. I can't just walk through people, right? No, okay. Okay. I got a 52, but I can't just walk through people. I figured I'd check. Because you never know. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright. Very cool. Spooky place. Lots going on here. Obviously... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm very excited. I'm very excited by this.
I'm always open to ideas.
How long does this last? 1 round per level. That can't get permanent. That can't get to permanent. That's fine. Why? Because one round per level is 10 rounds. 6 seconds per round, right? So yeah, 10 rounds is a minute. So even if we were level 20, it would only last for 2 minutes. Which wouldn't be over the 5-minute threshold. Right? That's how Pathfinder works, right? I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Hiya. Okay. Very, very cool stuff. Got a lot of exploring to do, and I think this is the end of chapter 4. So next time we play, we're gonna jump in and we're gonna probably buff up and then start smashing some fucking demons. I think we're gonna go see what that lady was, though. The Filth Queen or Fulcrum Queen or whatever it was, because that looked cool. That looked interesting. So yeah, anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.